Hello, and welcome to Spoiler Alert, where I tell you how something was that isn't yet. This week we're taking a look at The Hateful Eight, Quentin Tarantino's latest film coming out on Christmas, because this is the time of year where you'd most likely sympathize with a group of people snowed in who all want to kill each other. Now, you might be wondering who these Hateful Eight are exactly. Well, I mean, other than the Brady Bunch when the cameras weren't running. Well, the first of them is Marquis Warren, a bounty hunter who starts the film by trying to hitch a ride with another bounty hunter named John Ruth, who's famously called the Hangman. Now, I know that sounds sinister, but he just really likes word puzzle games. Ruth is on his way to take a criminal named Daisy to hang at the gallows and collect the $10,000 reward on her head. She's wanted dead or alive, presumably for driving her fellow princess Peach off of Rainbow Road. Unless I'm getting my daisies confused. Now, were this any type of sensible Western, it would take place somewhere with sand, cacti, and racist Native American stereotypes. Unfortunately, Tarantino did not get the memo that Westerns are supposed to be warm, and a blizzard hits. Thus, Ruth and Warren are forced to take cover in a nearby haberdashery. Now, I know haberdashery isn't really a widely used term anymore, so for those of you who don't know, dictionary.com defines a haberdashery as a haberdasher's shop. So that clears up everything right there. In said haberdashery, they meet the sheriff, General Sanford the Confederate Smithers, an executioner called the Little Man, named such because Ruth already called dibs on the name the Hangman, and a man named Cowpuncher, because apparently Bull Puncher is no longer with us. The last person in the shack is Bob, nicknamed the Mexican, who's the caretaker for the haberdashery, and by taking care of this godforsaken shack in the middle of frozen nowhere, he proves once again that Mexicans do the jobs Americans really don't want to do. So this colorful cast is brought together, and were they in our more refined era, they could have ignored the people they didn't know all night and just played Candy Crush. Unfortunately, social interaction in the 1800s was non-optional, and so the Hangman announces to the assembled individuals that Daisy is worth $10,000 before she can open her mouth and so trouble herself. This still, though, seems to me to be something of a tactical error, when in this era he could have still been perfectly respected had he just said that he'd gagged his wife because she was getting all uppity. The plot thickens, though, when Daisy reveals one of the others is her accomplice, who will help her escape and kill everyone there. Tensions and suspicions rise accordingly as they attempt to figure out who that accomplice might be. And this really sums the movie up, frankly. It's Clue, but with a Yosemite Sam accent.
Got room for one more?
I'm taking this woman to hang.
Well, I'll be double dog damn.
The roughest, toughest He-Man, stuffest hombre has ever crossed the Rio Grande.
This film has had a really complicated birth, though. I mean, early on, the entire script got leaked online, and let me tell you, the guy who did that is a braver man than I, because I've seen Tarantino's films. They are violent, and I wouldn't want to piss him off lest he try some of that on me. And now that the movie is finally coming out, a bunch of police unions have decided to boycott it. They say it's because Tarantino offended them by speaking out against police brutality, but really it's because a lot of officers are jealous of the Hangman in this movie. You see, he's good enough at his job that he always brings his perps in alive. So that's it for this week's Spoiler Alert. Join us next time as we spoil all of 2016, and leave us comments down below giving us ideas for other things we can review in advance. Until next time, don't say I didn't warn you.